We are trying to figure out if y is greater than 0. All right, look at clue 1. Now remember, whatever the information they give you, it's true. Okay, it's true. 7x minus 2y is greater than 0. So based on that, is y greater than 0? Well, I'm just picking numbers out of the sky. I'm gonna let x equals 1, that's greater than 0. And let's let y equal 1. Well, if that's the case, you get 7 minus 2, which is greater than 0. That's true. But look, let's let x equal 1, and let's let y equal negative 1. Plug the 1 and negative 1 back in up here, and that gives you 7. A negative 2 times a negative 1 is a positive 2, and that's also greater than 0. So sometimes y is positive and sometimes y is negative. So clue 1 does not work. All right, let's look at clue 2. Now you could work with it in that form, but if negative y is less than x, that means x is greater than negative y. I think I like that better. Same thing, let's choose some numbers. X got to be positive, so if I let x be 1, no, let's do this. Let's let x be 5 or 4 or 3, whatever. If x is 5 and y is 1, I get 5 is greater than negative 1, which is true, because I plugged in a 1 for y and there was a negative sign in front of it. But what if I let x be 5 and y be negative 1? And it's got to give me, I got to make sure I satisfy this clue. X is 5. 5 is greater than minus 1. It's still true. Sometimes y is positive, sometimes y is negative. So neither clue 1 or 2 work independently. So let's put them together. So let's take 7x minus 2y is greater than 0. And then let's use that, but let's use this form here. Let's bring the y over, add y to both sides. That gives me x plus y is greater than 0. And I'm using them together, so let's add these two together, and that gives me 8x, negative 2y plus y gives me a negative y is greater than 0. All right, so what if I let x be 2 and y be 1? That's going to be 16 minus 1. That's true. But guess what I'm going to do now? If I let x equal 2 again and I let y be negative 1, I get 16 minus, I'm plugging in negative 1 right here for y, and that's 16 plus 1. Is that greater than 0? Yep. Sometimes y is positive, sometimes y is negative. Nothing works. So your answer is E. Minus y, let me go back.